Funding responsibility is a concept to sell life insurance without talking about life insurance. The purpose of this video is to help you to add 1000 names to your prospect list using the retirement corpus concept. What is retirement corpus? Your current annual expenses for current lifestyle will increase due to inflation at retirement, so they will be more than what it is today. So we have to first find out what is the retirement expense from the current expense using inflation. To get the retirement expenses every year after retirement, you will need to have a corpus which, if you keep in the bank, the interest on that should be equal to the retirement expenses. This particular calculation will be done by this app. We come across people all the time in our day-to-day life. We sometimes wonder how to approach them. Many times advisors put up this canopy, they do activities in malls, melas, festivals, sometimes in railway stations. But there is no sure shot approach which is missing. Suppose you go to a person, introduce yourself and ask him a question. Sir, do you know how much corpus you will need for your retirement? 99% of the times, I am sure most people don't know about this. I will then ask him, sir, is it okay if I take 1 minute to calculate the retirement corpus that you need, and I don't want to sell you anything? You ask his name, ask his date of birth, ask his retirement age, and at end of life, so maybe up to age 80, and his annual expenses. Feed this data in the app and get the retirement corpus and the retirement expense in a minute. Ask him if it is okay to call him every week to remind him about this retirement corpus. Why do you need 1000 names? It is because to get insurance business on a continuous basis, you will need 1000 persons in the tank list, 250 persons in the funnel list, and 50 names in the pipeline list. What is a tank list? All the persons with whom you have done the retirement corpus exercise, which takes about 2 minutes, will be in the tank list. When you call them up every week to remind them about the retirement corpus, you can ask him about his business, his family, and a little bit details about his location, residence, etc., which will determine if you want to meet this guy. He will go into the funnel once you meet him and do a sales call with people in the funnel. After you meet him, he will go to the pipeline where he will remain till he buys. I will narrate to you a project which 50 advisors did in Mumbai using this app. They purchased a first class pass of the local train, and 2 days in a week they would go early morning and enter the first class compartment and sit in the middle seat on both the sides. Obviously, 2 persons would come and sit on either side of them, one on the right side and one on the left side. The advisor then would ask the person on the right, sir, do you know what your retirement corpus will be? Or do you know how much retirement corpus you will need? The person would say no. The advisor would ask him, is it okay if I take 1 minute and let you know how much corpus you would need? And then using the app, he would calculate the retirement expenses and the retirement corpus and inform him. He would collect his name and his number and share this from the app on his WhatsApp. He would then turn to the person on the left and ask him the same question. Sir, do you know how much retirement corpus you will need? The person would obviously say no, and he would say, sir, is it okay if I calculate in a minute and show you the same? And this particular way, the advisor would finish talking to him. In the meanwhile, some other person would come and sit, and the advisor would be sitting in that same train almost for 6 to 7 hours, and in a matter of 6 to 7 hours the train would go up and down many times, but the person would be able to have a list generated of around 35 to 40 persons whom he would meet without having to go anywhere. He would do this twice a week. This is one example that I would like you to understand. I am not saying you do that, but I am just telling you how easy and how comfortable it is to talk to anybody, anytime, anywhere, and get this retirement corpus exercise done. I hope you will use this to generate a whole lot of leads. One person from Guwahati generated 800 leads in a matter of 15 days. All the best to you.